Hi everyone, it's time for lesson 2. Lesson 2, Unit 7, On with the Music, Listening and Grammar, Textbook 108-109, Workbook 109-110. Pak het er maar bij. In jullie werkboek staat hetzelfde als hier op de site. Dus op deze manier lopen we de opdrachten eventjes door. We beginnen met de warming-up. We gaan kijken naar een deel van een sprookje. Bekijk het filmpje en bedenk zelf een einde voor het sprookje. Schrijf dat op in het Nederlands. Komt-ie.
What a beautiful palace! Which fairy tale princess do you think might live in this castle high up in the hills? Would she be locked up in a turret, looking out of the windows, wishing she was free? The princess in our story is not like that. She was very happy, but rather spoilt. One day, when she was playing with her golden ball in the castle grounds, it slipped out of her hands and into a deep pool. The princess cried and cried. She cried so much that a frog jumped out of the pool and asked her what was wrong. The frog said he would return her golden ball if the princess would let him eat off her dinner plate and sleep on her pillow. Do you think the princess agreed? Would she want a frog to eat her food and sleep on her pillow? Well, in the end, she did agree. The frog ate a wonderful feast off the princess's plate. What do you think happened at the end of the story after the frog slept on the princess's pillow? Can you guess?
Nou, ik ben benieuwd naar jullie verhalen. Ga ik nu door naar opdracht 12. Opdracht 12. Have a look. Bekijk de tekeningen. Elke tekening hoort bij een luisterfragment. Waar gaan de luisterfragmenten over, denk je? Kies de juiste antwoorden. Opdracht 13. TV Tower. Luister naar het fragment en kies de juiste getallen. Lees eerst de zin even door. Laat ik nu het fragment horen.
Unit 7, Lesson 2, Fragment 1. Adam and Sarah are in their hotel room in Tallinn.
I've got a leaflet here about the Tallinn TV tower. We could visit it tomorrow.
Is that the tower which has an observation platform?
Yes, that's right. It's about 300 meters high, and there's an observation platform, which has really good views over Tallinn. You can go on guided tours, but you have to book. There's a phone number here for a ticket hotline.
Oh, that might be difficult. What if it's all in Estonian?
No, it's okay. There's also an English number here, which is for international tourists.
Okay, I'll call that one.
Welcome to the Tallinn Tourist Information Hotline. For guided tours of the city, press 1. For tours of Tallinn TV Tower, press 2. To book a tour today, press 1. To book a tour tomorrow, press 2. Tours are available at 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and 2 o'clock. Please enter the time of the tour you would like. Please enter the number of tickets you want. You have chosen 4 tickets for the tour at 10 o'clock tomorrow. If this is correct, press 1. Please enter your credit card number. collect your tickets from the ticket office 30 minutes before your tour starts.
Nou, heb je dit, kun je verder met de volgende opdracht. Mis je nog een antwoord, luister dit even opnieuw. Opdracht 14, Folk Festival. Luister naar het fragment. Wie zegt welke zinnen? Is het Faye, Jack, Sarah of Adam? Lees de zinnen eerst even door. Ik speel nu het fragment af.
Unit 7, Lesson 2, Fragment 2. The Tompkins family are in Viljandi in Estonia.
Did you enjoy that concert?
Yes, I really like the folk music here. It's so lively.
Yes, and I like the traditional instruments.
The ones which sound a bit like Scottish bagpipes?
Yes, they're cool.
I know. The concert which we saw yesterday was really good too. The violin player was brilliant.
And those dancers who came from Brittany and France were amazing. I don't know how they do those jumps so high in the air.
Well, Viljandi is quite a small town, but there's a lot happening here.
Yes, it's a really big folk festival, I think. It's one of the biggest folk festivals in Europe.
Have you got the program there, Dad?
Yes, it's here.
Wow, there are more than 100 concerts.
Yes, there are concerts all over the town. In churches, on open-air stages, in the castle, everywhere.
I'd like to go and see a concert in the castle. That sounds good.
I'd like to do some of the workshops too. There's one tomorrow on traditional singing. I'd like to do that.
There's a workshop tomorrow that Jack might like too. Traditional drumming?
Oh yes, can I do that?
There's also puppet theatre here, Faye.
Yes, I saw that in the program. It says here that there's a musical puppet show. I'd like to see that.
Is that today?
Yes, it's this afternoon at 4 o'clock.
Okay, we can go and see that if you like.
Great!
Oké. Opdracht 15, in Tallinn. Lees het gesprek, speel het dan na met de klasgenoot. Vind je het moeilijk? Luister dan opnieuw naar het gesprek. Dat is hetzelfde gesprek als de vorige. Opdracht 16 gaat over grammar. De grammar gaat dit hoofdstuk over de woorden who and which. The girl who lives there is very nice. Het meisje dat daar woont is weer erg aardig. I love channels which play music. Ik hou van zenders die muziek draaien. In het Nederlands heb je zinnen met de jongen die, het meisje dat, de boeken die, enzovoort. In het Engels gebruik je dan who of which. Who voor personen en which als het gaat om dingen. Maak nu deze opdracht. Opdracht 17. Which one? Lees tekstblokjes B en C. Kies het juiste antwoord. Who, which? That's the actor who has won 5 Oscars. Dat is de acteur die 5 Oscars heeft gewonnen. Who gebruik je bij mensen. I don't like the songs which are in the top 10. Ik vind de liedjes die in de top 10 staan niet leuk. Which gebruik je bij dingen en dieren. Ga dus bij deze zinnen goed kijken. Gaat het om mensen of gaat het om dingen of dieren? En vul dan het juiste woord in. Who of which. Opdracht 18. Brilliant. Zet de juiste woorden onder de tekeningen. En let op, er blijven 2 woorden over. Opdracht 19 is de ERK-opdracht, dus heel belangrijk. Listening. Luistertip. Bij radioberichten is het vaak niet nodig om alle details te begrijpen. Als er bijvoorbeeld iets over een film wordt verteld, kun je al snel een beeld van de film krijgen door te letten op het genre. Tijdens je vakantie hoor je op de radio over nieuwe films die draaien. Luister naar het fragment en beantwoord de vragen. Naar welke van deze 3 films zou jij het liefst gaan en waarom kies je voor die film? Hier komt het fragment.
Unit 7, Lesson 2, Fragment 3. Listen to the radio show.
That's a great song. Now, if you're thinking of going to the cinema this weekend,
I've got some information about some fantastic films that are on now. First, there's Finding Thomas. This is a very moving film. It's about Elsa, a German teenager. Just before the Second World War, life in Germany is very dangerous. Elsa is sent to live with her aunt in England. After the war, Elsa learns that all her family have died, apart from her half-brother, Thomas. So, Elsa goes back to Germany to search for Thomas. While she is searching, she discovers some shocking things. If you prefer a comedy, then Staying Away is the film for you. It's about a group of teenagers who go on holiday to Spain. At the end of the summer, they decide that they don't want to go home. Of course, the teenagers' parents have other ideas. They fly to Spain to find their kids and take them home. The result is some very funny situations. It isn't easy for the teens to avoid their parents and continue with their holiday lifestyle. Finally, if you like action or adventure movies, you'll love The Phone. Two friends, Dan and Mike, who are climbing mountains in Wales, find two dead bodies and a mobile phone. When the phone rings, Dan picks it up and answers it. The phone call leads them into a terrifying world of organized crime and international terrorism. So, something there for everyone. Now, on with the music.
Goed, als je deze hebt ingevuld, was dit de laatste opdracht van de les. Je hoort van de docent wat je mag doen als je klaar bent. Succes!